Now let's talk about the box model. So box model is a basic important thing for any content. We must know the box model for each box model of each contents, because each content will be having general border. From that border they will be having a padding distance as well as a margin distance. I can understand by just by this seeing this figure you can understand the difference. So a better way is to I'll show you a live demo about the difference between the padding and margin and border. So for that purpose I would like to take one of the heading which is called as the head 6. Okay, for I'm taking a head 6, or simply like I would like to take outside any div. So I'm going to take put a okay, just put a p tag or a head 6. I'm going to put a head 6, and that head 6 is going to be box model. Okay, so this is my heading, box model. Okay, now you can see this heading here, head 6. I think it could be h1 because it would be more visible for us. So h1, which is a box model. So this is a h1. Since we have provided the styles for the h1, it is showing the different styles and everything. So this is basically a h1, and I'm going to give it an id called like box. Okay, so now it will be having an id called box, as you can see this. Now I am going to tell you the difference between a border, a padding and a margin. So these are the three important things that you must understand while you are doing while you are creating a website or you are going to be a web developer. Okay, so I have included a h1 tag. First of all, let me comment all the above content so you can get a better understanding. Okay, or I may delete it. Fine, Control X. I would like to delete all these stuffs. I want to make it much cleaner so that you get a better idea, you get a better understanding. For that I'm doing this. Okay, so inside the body and inside the HTML I have given, I'm going to delete all these contents and style. I'm just going to make it clear. So this is a content, that is a h1 of box model. So this is a box model h1. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw actually this content, each and every element inside an HTML basically have a hidden border which we cannot see through our virtual eyes. In the background it have a border. So in order to identify that particular border, in order to see that particular model, we can directly call words like h1 in the CSS, and we can show like border. See, we can call it as a border, and we can specify like in order to see the border we have to provide like black, which is a color. Before that we have to provide how much size it is going to be shown, like how much size, how much thickness I need my border, that is 2 pixel, and it should be of solid line. Okay, sorry about the spelling. Yeah, 2 pixel solid line, that is 2 pixel width. I need a solid line of black color border. So this is the basic border of this particular h1 tag. So basically all the contents in our website or in a HTML content will be having a invisible border that we cannot see it. Basically it is being defaultly kept as hidden, or basically its color is being maybe white or something. Okay, it's been hidden. So in order to see that, we can give like border, we can call that particular element by its name in the external style sheet, or you can directly give us an inline or whatever. Then we can provide the border property, and along with that you can simply tell it as black. If I'm going to simply tell it as black, it is not going to come. So you have to specify, that is a rule that we have to follow. That's syntax. We have to specify how much pixel we want to see it, like thickness of the line, and which line, which can be solid or it can be dotted too. Okay, see, solid and dotted. Dotted means it will be of dotted lines. I prefer solid, so solid. So this is a basically border. Now I hope border is clear. Now we want to differentiate between what is padding and what is a margin. Now padding is nothing but the distance from the border towards the content. So this distance is called as margin. That is distance from the border to the content is called as padding. So I'll just show you. Padding can be from the each of the content having a padding padding right, padding left, padding top, and padding bottom. Okay, so there is a rule starting from top, right, bottom, and left. It is in a clockwise direction. So padding can be given for the top, padding can be given for the right, like padding right, padding can be given for the bottom, padding bottom, and padding can be given for the left, that is a padding left. So in generally, if we want to give the common padding size to padding space to each of the size, then we can simply give as padding. Or else if I want to give a padding left, I'm going to give a padding left of 20 pixel. Okay, see, there is a space that appear, right? Since before this there is no space between the border and the content. So if I'm going to give the padding left 20 pixel, that is I'm mentioning like I need only the padding space as only to the left side, and I don't need any padding space to the top and the bottom. So if I'm going to mention it specifically, it may appear like that. So 20 pixel, you can provide it at 20 pixel. So padding is basically distance from the border to the content. Okay, now let me talk you about the margin. So by default, our HTML or the Visual Studio will be giving a proper will be a standard distance of margin from the top, left, right, and bottom. So if I want to give a margin like top of 50 pixel, I don't know whether it shows a big variation. See, there is a slight difference, like it has been moved down. So margin is nothing but the distance between the border to the outwards is the margin. So distance from the border to the content, that is distance inwards is the padding, and outwards distance from the border to the outwards is the margin. So likewise we can give margin top, margin left also we can give it like 60 pixel. See, there is a space between here. Likewise in general, if I want to give a general margin, like margin, I can just call it as margin, and I can give 50 pixel. Then the margin will be of here 50, here 50, and here 50. Basically here it won't be 50 because it is a standard standard space that is being given by that. So at bottom we can't specify it. So basically that is a margin. Likewise the padding, if I want to make it general, I can simply give padding and I can specify like 30 pixel. Okay, so that means it gives a 30 pixel. Okay, that means it gives a padding like here 30, here 30, here 30. Here it won't be 30 because it is of standard. We can reduce it. That's of no problem. So this is all about the border, padding, and margin. I hope it's clear.